I did a bunch of shit last week, drove all over the fucking world. This week, I'm just relaxing. I'm turning 60 in style. You understand me? If I can make it till 60, I'm good. I might not be around next Monday, but I just got to push the envelope to fucking Sunday, cocksuckers. I got to push it, Jack. But anyways, it was a great weekend. Thank God the Super Bowl's over with the fucking rhetoric and the bullshit. You know, on Saturdays, they're like, hey, tomorrow's the Super Bowl. That's great. I know this shit. You haven't stopped talking about it for the last fucking 2 weeks. What do you think? On some part of my mind, I fucking forgot. But it was a great game. I'm happy you enjoyed it. You got a fucking nice time with your family and friends. I did a couple things. I went by Florentine's. I stopped by the Osteria. I went over by my buddies around the corner. It is what it is, the 57th Super Bowl. Anyway, this week some shit happened that we're going to talk about. Again, we're going right back to music and life because this is the shit that makes my fucking dick hard. Let's start the fucking podcast off this week with the Grammys last week. The talk of the town was Madonna. Everybody saw that picture of her, and it's fucking sad, you know. Listen, guys, there's a bar around here. There's a couple bars around here on Thursday nights that are hopping. One of them is the Osteria, which I love the food, and Cousins, which I love the food. Osteria, I go to at night because I can sit at the bar and I go with Vic and we bullshit. Cousins, I usually go in the daytime. I get my salmon with the fucking spinach and I'm good to go. The lunch special. At night, those two restaurants become something else, and it's great. It's fucking awesome. The first time I witnessed it was at Osteria, and on like Thursday nights, it's like over 50 night, and a bunch of women go down there and they get dolled up. They bust out the leopard pants, the whole fucking deal, and they go down there. Listen, man, none of them are fucking, gonna fucking break beauty records. But they're beautiful in their own little fucking way, man. You know, I'm a 60-year-old guy, so when I look at a 52-year-old, I'm like, fuck, she looks fucking good. But even when I was 20, I still remember looking at women and going, wow, she looks really fucking good. But I'm going to be completely honest. The first time I went to Osteria on a Thursday, like I think I went with my buddies, and I saw all these women there, and I'm like, look at these women on the fucking hunt, and what do they think? And I was doing what everybody else does, you know, but I didn't look at the big fucking picture. I didn't look at that. Yeah, they're fucking 55. God bless them. They're still shaving their pussies. They're still fucking doing manicures, and they're going out to tear some fucking guy up. That's what it's all about at the end of the fucking week, is your freedom. That's what we all talk about all the time, you know. Who the fuck am I to look at her and go, you know what, look at her, she's a little out of place. Whatever. There's guys that are fucking 10 years older than me with false teeth on steroids that go to those places, and they're trying to pick up 20-year-old chicks. Is it for me? Not really. But it works for them. God fucking bless them. Last week, one of my friends, Athena, asked me, she goes, do you ever go out at night, like to bars and stuff like that? I go, listen, when I was 22, and I'd be in a bar with my fucking friends, and I had girls there that we grew up with, we went to high school with, but we weren't dating them or nothing. They were just there with us, trying to have a good time. But when I was there with them and a 28-year-old guy would come in, I go, look at fucking grandpa hitting on young girls. You follow me? So who the fuck am I to be this age? Even the last 20 years, I've stopped going out. Remember, the last 6 years, from 40 on, 38, 9 on, I was doing coke. I don't want to be in no fucking bar with a bunch of people I can't fucking hear and shit. So I did coke at home, or I did coke in my car. I didn't mingle. Do you guys think I was out mingling at fucking clubs in L.A.? You've never heard that about me. And once I got off the drugs, forget about it. Fucking forget about it. I have no reason to be out talking to fucking young people or trying to be Johnny Goomba. Hey, how you doing? Buy him a drink. That's never been who the fuck I am. So even that, like I told her, she's like, I understand that. It's the truth. I could not. Listen, man, when I used to do comedy all the time, you guys came to shows. You never saw me at the local bar. I love you guys to death. But I'm not going to a bar to hang out. Bert Kreischer loves to do it, and I give him credit for being able to do it. I can't do it, guys. It's over. So it's really hard for me. Like, I'm ashamed. You know, people give me shit all the time. Oh, you don't smoke on the podcast no more. Why? Because one day I looked at one of those videos and go, hey, look at all the fucking white hair you got. You should be ashamed of yourself, Joey, on fucking YouTube, smoking dope, acting like a 24-year-old. And when you look at that, can you imagine if I would still be here smoking pot every fucking day in front of you guys? You're like, Joey, we get it. You smoke dope. Great for you. You ever go on Instagram now? There's people that have been smoking dope for 20 years and they're still smoking dope on Instagram. And after a while, you're like, good for you. I mean, you're still with this fucking thing. You haven't come up with a new fucking idea in 20 years. You're still thinking because you smoke in camera, people are going to like you more. It's fun while you're doing it. But one day you take a look. You know, people come up to me all the time. Why are you not on TikTok? Look at my fucking face. Do I belong on fucking TikTok? There's little kids that put me on TikTok, and I love you for it. I'm not suing them trying to get their money. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to go on TikTok for a specific reason. After a while, you're going to go, Joey, you know what I'm saying? You overstepped your fucking boundaries. Why do you think I'm so embarrassed sometimes about doing stand-up today with the same stupid material and the same mentality? Because it doesn't look good when you're 55 and you're going up there talking about eating girls' assholes. So I got to go up there and talk about sandals or whatever the fuck it is that I do with my life at this fucking age. So when you see something like Madonna, dog, I told you motherfuckers that this pandemic did a lot of damage to people. And you're starting to see the residual damage now, and you're going to hear it in the next two fucking things I got to talk to you about. For years, Madonna's been going off. But this latest thing, she's 64 years old. I feel for her. Listen, I love it if she wants to dance around, whatever, but putting your pussy on an NFT at 63 or whatever the fuck she did, I don't want to see your pussy when you were 28, Madonna. It looked like a bomb hit it already. Can you imagine at 63? I mean, and I have nothing against Madonna. Dog, I've been a fan of Madonna since 1983, Jack. First time I heard Physical Attraction in a bar or something like that, I went off. And then I moved to Boulder, and I went to some record shop one day, and as much as I was into heavy metal and Aerosmith and Black Sabbath, I bought that fucking Madonna first album. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers think of me. That album is fucking tremendous. Lucky Star, fucking... the best song on the album is Burning Up, which nobody ever listened to. That's the best fucking Madonna talking about cocks and shit. And like a virgin? Come on, dog. I won a fucking karaoke contest in 1985 at a bar in San Francisco because I went up there and did like a virgin, cocksuckers, okay? And I won first prize. They gave me $50 and fucking... $50 and a fucking movie or some shit, like a Madonna album. No, I didn't do the Cones. That was Vogue. And guess what, motherfuckers? Guess what, bitches? In 1991, when I was an open micer, I went up on stage with the Cones. I will make that fucking admission to you. I think I told Lee on a podcast on the old one.